I don't drink beer a whole lot because it's got such low alcohol for the quantity of liquid, you know, and I'm just a little guy. I can't drink a lot of liquid. I need it to be potent so that it can affect me without me having to drink too much. Because if I drink too much liquid, I start getting really bloaty.
Yeah,
Like,
I figured.
too much.
Aren't you the one who wants to get pregnant or something?
I do want to get pregnant, but you need to know what I mean when I say pregnant. It means to be full of something. Right now, I am pregnant with caffeine, and I am also pregnant with happiness. That's what I'm trying to do to all of you. I'm trying to impregnate you with happiness so that you can all be really happy. That's my goal. My goal is to impregnate all of you.
This match isn't going great.
It is. Oh, we're playing! I just realized that we're playing right. Look out behind you, kid! Ah!
Brother, I just...
Fucking Romans.
They did sure like to have a lot of intercourse, didn't they?
Oh my god.
That's what you said, okay.
Everyone did back in the day.
Back in the day, they didn't have Team Fortress 2. And they were low on head pats back in the day. There weren't very many head pats. So what else were you gonna do?
I have no idea what you're on about. This is just like Dust Bowl.
It is. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more trees and green than Dust Bowl though. Barbed wire. Oh my gosh, I want to touch that barbed wire. Oh yeah. And scrape my body all up and down this little tasty barbed wire. Yes, please. The US doesn't carry usually banana juice. I mean, banana juice doesn't make much sense to me simply because a banana does not have the adequate moisture content in order to sustain a viscous liquid for its volume of content. See, fruits are excellent because you can squish them up. There is enough liquid substance in there in order to have the viscosity needed for a good liquid drink. But bananas don't have that. You would have to add your own liquid and simulate banana flavored juice. I think that's part of the reason why we don't have banana juice. Also, I know that some people get kind of weirded out by the consistency of banana. Oh my gosh! Also, Butterbeer. Okay, in all honesty, I don't think Butterbeer would taste good.
Have you tried it?
When I think Butterbeer, I do not think butterscotch. Okay, Butterbeer would not be butterscotch. Butterbeer would be wheat and butter flavored. Is butter used?
Have you tried it?
That's a difficult question to answer, and I'm not saying Butterbeer.
So you're just making assumptions. You're making assumptions. Thousands of people before you have made the tests, and the conclusion is the final product.
Well, when I think Butterbeer, I consider my experiences with butter as literally just eating a raw stick of butter. Butter flavor. That's what I think about. And then I think about beer. And I think about a wheat beer. And then in my mind, I take my experience with just taking a chomp out of a freaking stick of butter and how it tasted. And I think about that. And then I think about just straight up drinking a wheaty beer. And then I combine the two in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? This is not delicious in my mind. Now, I'm sure that there are other additives, and people call it butterbeer, but are they actually trying to infuse the flavor of butter into beer? I'm sure you could use butter to make a tasty beer, but it wouldn't be a butter flavored beer. It'd be butter with a lot of wheat flavor, depending on how much, like how hoppy it is. How stout it is. That's what I think about.
Right. Vessix is the kind of guy to ask for scalloped potatoes without scallops.
I would, excuse me, but no scallops in my scalloped potatoes, please. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Pink. That's what I'm saying. You're adding, so okay, Pinkamena, you're adding bananas to a liquid mixer that you have created. You are making banana infused, banana flavored sugar water. You are making banana flavored sugar water. But you cannot natively create a banana drink out of just the bananas without increasing its viscosity. The bananas aren't actually creating the drink. You are infusing an existing sugar water drink with bananas. This is, I think, why there are not a lot of banana liquids in the States. It's only banana flavored things. Because you bring something like that in the States, and people are going to sue just to be stupid and get money, because it's not actually like created from the bananas. It's like banana flavors and bananas added to a different drink.
To be fair, for once, I think you're onto something. People in America would sue for
They sue over
Yeah.
the dumbest stuff. And if someone claims to have banana juice, 100% pure banana juice, then people will find legal loopholes to say, no, it's banana flavored sugar water. You may have used real bananas in your sugar water, but it's not actually straight up banana juice.
What if I just melt a fucking banana? If I melt a banana, is that 100% banana juice?
Well, okay. You would have to consider the viscosity of it if you somehow manage to melt it in a pressure vessel. So the problem with just melting a banana is that in order for it to be called something that melts, I think it needs to have a certain viscosity. Because technically glass is a liquid that flows, but you call glass a solid, so it starts getting into the semantics of definitions. I'm sorry, what was the original question?
What if you just blend it? If you put it in a blender?
What you end up with is you end up with a paste, and if you have a paste, then a lot of people will claim that it's not a liquid. See, a lot of people will claim that a paste is not a drinkable liquid.
Wait, are bananas low on water?
They are very low on water comparatively.
Oh.
Like if you
They're kind of dry.
Yeah, and if you smushed them and blended it up, you would probably have a large amount of paste and a little bit amount of liquid as you break the. Are you breaking? You might be breaking the chemical bonds, or at least the bonds that give it its structure.
Yeah, I'm not much of a. I'm more of a watermelon guy.
Watermelon? Oh my gosh, I love watermelon. It's not my favorite, but I think it's in my top 10.
It might be in my top 1.
My favorite is pineapple.
Oh yeah, pineapple. Yeah, that's up there.
I also really like mangoes, though. Do you like mangoes?
Not anywhere near as much as the other two.
That's fair. Oh my gosh!
I like them. I like the really, really watery fruits.
Oh, you like the really? Oh my god! Do you like lemons?
Yeah, I'll eat a lemon.
Freaking love lemons. Whenever I go out anywhere, I will eat the lemon. Do you want to know how much of a brat I am? I have been known to take the lemons from other people's in my party. Not like random people, but like if I go out on a dinner date with you.
That's not happening.
I would freaking pilfer a lemon from one of your drinks. That's how evil and bratty I have been known to be.
If we go out for dinner, it's not a date, it's babysitting.
Yes, it's babysitting. I wish that the outer husk of lemons was better. If the outer husk of lemons was a little bit more edible and tastier, I would freaking go with a lemon like an apple. I would take that lemon, I would shove it in my muzzle, and I would just freaking take a bite. Just outer husk and all. But unfortunately, the outer husk is a little bit, it's not the tastiest.
I wanted to put oranges as like one of my favorites, but...
Oranges are good.
The vast majority of oranges we get and buy taste like crap. They're terrible. So it's hard for me to rank oranges as good when every orange we get is like completely tasteless. They're all bitter.
There's actually a huge issue with a lot of oranges out there. At least in Florida area. So I think it's a bacterial disease, but there has been an issue that has become rampant where I think it's either bacteria or pest caused, where these pests will nibble on I think it's the tree or the bark of orange trees in Florida, and what happens is they cause a bacterial infection that causes the oranges to grow greener and be less tasty. And the problem is that once a tree is infected, there isn't a way to get it uninfected, and it will spread. So basically, if your tree gets infected, it will, from now on for the rest of its life, produce greener and less tasty oranges. And that's been a massive problem in Florida. I'm pretty sure in Florida right now, the majority of trees have already been affected. So the trees are naturally growing less tasty oranges with no cure.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I stopped buying oranges. They're tasteless, at least where I...
And with globalization, it becomes a bigger issue because if those any pests get into the global trade market, then you start infecting different areas of the world, and it's a huge mess. It's a huge, I'm pretty sure, unregulated mess. I think they might have made some, but you've eaten whole lemon slices before with rind. Oh my gosh, yeah, I low-key would do that. I would do that. I just wish that the rind could add to the flavor instead of take away, you know? Because nobody wants to peel a lemon. That's a spy. Nobody wants to peel a lemon.
Did you just say peel? It's not the kind of...
peeling a lemon. That's what I'm saying. If you want to eat an entire orange, you have to remove the rind if you want the optimum experience.
Yeah, but it's a hard skin. You can't peel it.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that no one wants to peel an orange, but I still want to eat an orange like a baseball. I want to put it...
There's a difference between wanting to and being able to.
Well, no. Cream, you drastically underestimate the effort that people will go through. I guarantee you there are people out there that put forth the monumental effort of peeling a lemon.
No, but I'm talking about language, not physical capability. I don't think undoing an orange is considered peeling, is it? Oh, wait, actually it might be.
Oh no, there is peeling an orange. Yeah, you peel oranges and you peel lemons. The easiest way to do it is to kind of make an incision on the outer husk and then just start like shove your freaking finger right on up in there and just start ripping away. And try not to damage the inner structure of the liquid part or you're going to have a sloppy mess. And you don't want a sloppy mess.